Look at that. It does airbag stuff. Alright guys, welcome back to building a ridiculous Jeep Liberty rock crawler thing that may or may not work, that's sitting on airbags and junk. But you just saw, it does work. Halfway, kinda. The back does do this and the front does do this, but they don't do this together. Not yet, but they will. But that probably won't happen in this video. I'm gonna do some other stuff. Let's go. All right, so my goal, I think, for this week, I gotta get all this stuff schwacked out of here. And I've got to build some rear frame stiffeners for this thing. So, I think my plan here is I'm just gonna get some flat steel and go from back here, plate this side, plate the back side, and then plate the bottom side. I think that's, and I'm only gonna go to about here. I'm not gonna go down on this piece, I don't think. I'm just gonna kind of hit this back frame section, make it good and strong, and do that on both sides. And then on the front, gotta get this done up here too. As you can see, the bags are kind of mocked up. I still gotta put some more kickers and bracing and stuff, but I think what I'm gonna do here is make a plate that goes from the front up here back, and I don't think I'm gonna take it all the way back. I think I'm gonna stop it about right here, kind of go with the body line, and then maybe continue it from here over. I think doing it that way because my shock is going to come straight through here. I'm going to try to use the existing strut hole there and go straight down to the lower link. I want my shock straight to the link, but that's the plan. So we'll see what I get done. I still gotta get my shocks. I have to measure for shocks, but I want to get all the frame stiffeners and all that stuff put in first. That way I can accurately measure everything to make sure all my clearances and stuff are going to be good. So that being said, it's time to do some more cutting, time to do some more welding. Fun stuff. Alright guys, so first things first, I'm going to get this whole frame rail here kind of prepped and ready to go by getting this piece here for the old cold spring bucket. I'm gonna get it kind of cut out of there, get it out of the way. Then I can start mocking up the frame stiffener for this side. All right, well, I got that cold spring bucket cut out of there. I gotta knock this out, clean the whole frame and everything up, inside and out, both sides, front, back, whatever. Then I can start tacking in my frame stiffeners on this side. I'm gonna get this side finished, I think, and then I'm gonna start on that other side. That way I can make sure everything's gonna go according to plan. Alright, so I've got a couple of my pieces cut. I'm using just whatever metal I had laying around, which is actually a PSA 5/16 steel. So it's going to be pretty dang solid. But what I'm doing is I've got them cut. I've got a couple marks here. Okay, those marks are for the bolt holes that used to hold the hitch. So I'm going to drill a couple holes in it and then bolt this bottom piece on. That way I have kind of like a shelf to set my other pieces on, and I'll have good welding surfaces and everything like that. So I'm gonna get some holes drilled, get this bolted up, and then start welding these stiffeners in. out. So basically, that's how it's going to sit. So I've got 1, 2, 3 plug weld holes cut out. This bottom piece here is bolted in here and here. I just got to go through, take this plate back down and kind of stitch weld this bottom plate in place. Then I can put the top plate in, plug weld it, stitch weld all the way across here, and get up here where I can, down the side here, and get this down here, and then move on to the back side. Should be pretty strong once it's done. Alright, so this is what I got going on so far. I've got all my plate welded in. I've got my airbag mount welded in. I think it's going to be strong enough the way it is, but I'm still thinking about putting some kind of a gusset from here up, but we'll see if I do that. I'm not sure. I may not, but it's in there. It's looking good. I'm gonna let everything cool down and throw some paint on everything, kind of smooth down the rough spots, which is most of my welds, as several people have pointed out over the last month or two. But I've said from the beginning, I am not a good welder. So I'm pretty confident that everything's going to hold. So, but thank you for your concern. Appreciate it. And when it breaks, if it breaks, everybody that said your welds suck will say, I told you they sucked. So anyways, I'm going to go for tonight. I'll be back out here tomorrow sometime. Not sure when. But I do got a family dinner to go to tonight for Christmas. So I will see you all tomorrow. Woo! Alright guys, I wanted to take a minute and talk about this giveaway that I'm doing. I've teamed up with Rhino USA. I'm giving away traction boards, winch rope, and a Kinetic rope. So all you have to do is subscribe to this channel. So go ahead and do that. Smash that subscribe button real quick. Put in the comments what you want, whether it's the Kinetic rope, traction boards, or the winch rope, and like this video. That's all you have to do. At the end of the month, at the end of January, I'm going to go ahead and pick 3 winners at random. I probably won't do it. I'll probably use one of the little dial doohickey dilly thingies on the old intranet. But anyways, yeah, that's all you got to do. So smash that subscribe button, like this video, put in the comments what you want, and hopefully you can win. Appreciate you watching. Alright guys, I'm finally back out in the shop. It's been a few days, but I'm back out here finally. I got my wood stove cranking. It is cold. I think it's like 19 outside or something. But anyway, I've got one side of the frame stiffeners done on the Liberty. I'm going to crank out this other side today and hopefully get started on the front. All that depends on if I get a text from a guy who's got some parts for me. If he does, I'm gonna try and go get those. They're about 2 hours away. So let's get going. This thing ain't gonna build itself. Well, I didn't get very far. I got the coil spring bucket shellacked off there, and then my phone went off. So I'm gonna go pick up some parts. It's about a 5-hour drive altogether, so it's going to take up most of the day, but I'm almost to the point where I need these, so let's go pick them up. Up right here. They are H1 off of a Humvee wheels and tires. I don't know if y'all have ever messed with these or not, but they are extremely heavy. It took 2 people to load these up, so they're probably just going to fall on top of me here in a second. Man, I could probably run these with no air in them, and it probably still wouldn't squish the tire down. Let me get the rest of these unloaded. Oh man. Now, I don't think these are going to be a permanent wheel and tire setup, but they're going to work for now. Oh gosh, man, these things weigh a ton. Get up here. It's 3 down. I don't think I'm moving the tire. I think it's moving me. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Almost got it. Okay. Last one. Sweet. Oh, man. Whew. I got him. All right, guys. So you've seen them, H1 wheels from a Humvee. Now, these are the double bead locks. They do have the double bead lock ring inside. It is a 2-piece wheel. I don't really have a lot of experience with them, but I'm gonna learn. They seem pretty easy, just with a little bit of force. Usually do what they want, you know, they usually do what you want them to do. But anyways, I've got a couple of them set up here. Let's check it out. So, that is what I'm looking at. And right now, I don't think I'm gonna have, I don't think the back of the tire is gonna stick out past the back of the Jeep, which is fine. In the front, I think it's going to be close. What do you think? Once the bumper's on there, I'd say it's probably going to be dead even with it. But so far, I think it's going to look pretty cool. These are 37s, but I'm building it to handle 37s and 40s. But I was on the marketplace, which is where I found all my stuff. And the guy was selling these for dirt cheap, and I needed a set of wheels and tires. Even if I use them as just rollers, I only paid 300 bucks for them, so not a bad deal. And I could probably run these with no air and be fine. I probably won't have to run any. This delivered don't weigh nothing, so I probably not run any air pressure in them at all. Or if I do, maybe like 2 pounds or something. But yeah, so it's late and I'm freezing. I'm gonna get back out here in the morning and do a bunch more work, try and get all these stiffeners and everything for the frame put in. And I can't put the wheels and tires on yet because I got to get some adapters, but I'm gonna order those tonight and get those coming. Yeah, so I'll be right back here in about 3 seconds. Boop. All right, guys. So I've got the rear of this Liberty just about all the way done. I've got to do a little bit more welding. You saw the military tires, so that's going to be pretty cool. I think they're going to work out pretty good, if not permanently, definitely for rollers, get this thing moving around. And it'll probably still be kind of good to have extra set of wheels and tires laying around. But so I'm gonna stay out here for a little while longer. We got a lot of bad weather coming in, so I'm probably gonna end up losing power. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget about the giveaway. Enjoy this weather that's coming in. Enjoy it with your family. Go out and sled and snowboard and ski and do donuts and your other Jeeps and all that other stuff. So thanks for watching. Be safe. See you next time.